What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we shed before? John Muir once said, "The mountains are calling and I must go." This quote falls perfectly in line with my favorite place in nature. It is my sentiment exactly. In Virginia, not too far from a resort called Massanutten, my mother's side of the family owns a farm in which the land stretches across the street into the mountains. It is a beautiful and serene place. My family and I go there to escape the city life of Baltimore. Whenever we visit, I feel like I can breathe and think. It feels like a new breath of fresh air that rejuvenates you. Every Thanksgiving, we butcher our own pigs on the farm. Just like Christmas candles, we have to kill the animal from scratch for nourishment. Our interaction with nature has always been positive there, even when we had to run from a deer. We look back and laugh on that experience now. The view of the mountain is beautiful. It is truly a sight to appreciate. The sky in Virginia was settling and picturesque. In the cities, it is more fast-paced and people litter. Nature is not appreciated nor taken care of. This happy place in nature has made me truly appreciate what all it has to offer. After reading the book Walden and seeing how nature and simplicity played such a huge part in Thoreau's life, I realized that simplicity is what makes me love Virginia so much. The essence of the natural state possessed its own beauty. In the book Walden, Thoreau enjoys the perfectly still air and water, a sky overcast, mid-afternoon, that had all the serenity of evening, and a freshness from within his home. This feeling is similar to the one I experience. As soon as I step out of the car upon arriving, it is a different kind of air. It is cleaner, and does not contain many different smells ranging from bad to worse. The city life makes you smell food and trash all at the same time. Every time we visit, we think about all of the material things we have and how it would be to live without so much of that stuff. Thoreau stresses the simplicity of nature and life. People work to indulge in the consumption of things. They feel like the more they own, the better. By living a simplistic life, you value all you have because it is not in surplus. Thoreau believes that if you truly take nature for all it is worth and live simplistically, you will be happier and less stressed. I agree with him. I almost feel silly for all of the possessions I have and what I take value in because it is not really needed. We as people get caught in a frenzy over things that do not really matter. Take Black Friday as an example. This class has brought me a newfound appreciation for what surrounds me. In An Enemy of the People, Dr. Stockman was truly dedicated to fixing the problem of the baths being polluted, which would include fixing the environmental issue as a whole. In Walden, Thoreau was dedicated to the essence of nature, the simplicity of living, and the fulfillment you can receive from the natural. In the movie Into the Wild, Chris McCandless is dedicated to living with no ties to material possessions or anything else for that matter. He wants to be free and value the beauty of nature. These works inspired me and made me take a step back to understand what really matters. If we continue to live with this uncaring, nonchalant attitude about the environment, then we will not have anything left of it. Animals' homes will be compromised. Oceans and rivers will be polluted. The air will be polluted. And the streets and parks will look like landfills. I admire each character's courage and perseverance. Each character's personalities and strength have changed my view of nature. It made me reflect on previous experiences such as nature trails and hikes. I wish I would have took more interest in the still life and enjoyed being there and seeing all of the various plants and animals that I could. Meal number 7, in which we had to watch the sunrise and sunset, has allowed me to pay more attention to my own environment. During the sunrise, I felt so wrapped up in the beauty of the mix of colors as the sun rose and the sounds of the birds chirping that I did not feel alone or lonely. I was consumed by my own thoughts and the comfort of nature. Now I find myself constantly stopping to watch a sunrise or sunset. Nature has not always been so good to me. I have experienced the power of Mother Nature. I've drove through a tornado before with my brother and my mother. We were driving home to Maryland from PA, and we looked to the right, and the funnel was coming towards us. The sky was reddish, the wind was severe, and it was massive hail coming down. This experience exposed me to the strength nature can have. Even throughout this bad experience, I still appreciate nature for its capabilities. This class is the reason I am able to see a light in that experience.
All of the realizations I have made about the beauty of nature and what was once ignored are attributed to the powerful texts we have read and the films we have watched.
So beautiful.